Golden retriever. You just want a simp that looks good.
I mean, that's what a lot of women want. At least they found a way to describe it. Whenever I saw a girl was looking for a guy with golden retriever energy on their dating profile, I was like, I'm not gonna match with this girl because I do not have no golden retriever energy at all.
No.
Sit boy. That's what they say to golden retrievers. They say golden retriever men. That's what Gen Z women are looking for, a new bachelor breed. And this is something I've been talking about earlier this year. I don't think we talked about it here. I'm not sure, but I remember specifically telling my sister Jenna about girls on their dating profile saying that they were looking for golden retriever men with golden retriever energy. So when I saw this article, I was like, wow, this is really a trend.
And then they want to be like, all men are dogs.
Exactly, man. For all the dogs, shout out to Drake. But what is a golden retriever man? It doesn't refer to the owners of dogs, but it refers to the man who actually possesses the same qualities as a golden retriever canine. Think sweet, gentle, affectionate, and eager to please, not to mention easy to train. Urban Dictionary defines a distinctive type of gent as a significant other that is easygoing and makes it fairly simple to maintain a happy and fulfilling relationship. They say Taylor Swift's boyfriend Travis Kelce fits this category.
I
of
don't
men.
know nothing about this man, yo.
He has a whole podcast. He's been out there, man. He seems like a pretty simple guy. I don't know, but do you feel like you know him better? Are you offended by this?
No, I not at all. I'm just saying, like, even I listen to the podcast every once in a while, and I don't think that I know Travis Kelce that enough to say he's a golden retriever man. Like, it's a podcast.
He looks like a golden retriever when he's clapping for Taylor Swift mentioning the Chiefs like a little puppy dog. I don't know.
That's hate. That's hate.
That's the truth. They also mentioned Shawn Mendes and Tom Holland and British TV personality Sam Thompson, who I don't know.
All they do is name white guys that they think are cute. Like, this is so stupid. They said, some of the physical attributes are an adorable smile, big brown eyes, and tufts of golden hair. Fuck off. This shit is so dumb. Golden retriever. You just want a simp that looks good.
I mean, that's what a lot of women want. At least they found a way to describe it. Whenever I saw that, I was like, whenever I saw a girl was looking for a guy with golden retriever energy on their dating profile, I was like, I'm not gonna match with this girl because I do not have no golden retriever energy at all.
No, I'm not gonna go fetch for you, bitch.
I was actually talking to this with a girl who I dated before, and she said I had a pit bull energy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not a golden retriever. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't say that, but I couldn't really think of another breed.
Damn. Pitbull energy.
Shout out to Pitbull. But yeah, I don't know. I think I also have seen like girls say like, I'm looking for a guy who I can make pranks on, and that looking for like a fun kind of like, I don't know, guy who doesn't think a lot. I think that this kind of falls into that category as well. I don't know, Troy, what do you think about the golden retriever stereotype?
I think it's corny. I'm not a big fan of that, and if anyone ever referred to me as a golden retriever, I would be very upset. The fact that you're saying, someone easy to train, for some reason that just really, really just like triggers me. I'm like, I don't like, you're not training me. I'm a grown man. Get out of here. I can do my own stuff. So I'm not a fan of it.
For real.
It's a no for me, dog. No.
Oh my God, for real. Someone calls me a golden retriever, I'm gonna bite their hand.
Pitbull.
My jaw's gonna lock. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. I thought that was hilarious. But dating is tough, man. People looking for golden retriever men and all types of things. But
meanwhile, they chihuahuas and shit. Like, bitch don't never stop yapping.
Oh my God. Yeah. Shit, what the fuck? They say it's almost. They say one of the hardest places to date is where we were just at. New York City,
Big Apple.
the Big Apple. Yeah, they they ranked a measly 144 out of 182 in a Wallet Hub study of the best American cities for dating. Well behind major cities like Seattle, Vegas, and Atlanta, which I mean, I wouldn't think of any of those places, especially Vegas as a great place to date, but apparently they're better than New York. Um, one person said dating in New York City is really like being a Jets fan. You come off of an absolutely terrible year, then finally find the ambition to hope again, and then Aaron Rodgers goes down on the four snaps into the first game. Troy, you can relate to that, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, that's tragic.
Oh my God. So yeah, it's tough out here dating in New York, bro.
This guy that they talked to, though, the way he described dating in New York is nuts. He said, this guy, Preston Rakowski, 23-year-old who lives in Greenpoint. He said, I feel like I'm in a candy store and there's just so many good options. I'm just walking down the aisle and I see a better one than I have in my hand. Y'all, you right there, you're the one that's fucking up the stats for us men. Okay? You can't say that and then have him put it in an article.
Why? Most of the people they interviewed were women. I feel like he was speaking from an honest perspective, and especially as a 23-year-old. What else do you expect him to say?
He don't even look like he likes women, though.
Bro, I'm not going to make that assumption. A lot of people, be on a different way, especially younger people. Yeah, I saw him, but he looks young. What was he? Was he the software engineer?
Yeah, software
designer. Yeah.
There's a difference, ladies, just so you know. Software design and software engineer, big difference.
Ladies only, like men don't not know about that either, or you're just saying when they're targeting the pockets?
No, I'm just saying if they're targeting like that specifically.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I feel him on that because New York is full of beautiful people and it's hard to just settle on one person when you're actively dating, especially when you're playing the game of ghosting, going out on first dates, being on the apps. Like it's difficult.
True. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, listen, I've been off the scene for a long time, but just that comes across poor.
Poor. Why? Why does it come across poor? Like just saying, oh, there's so many options out there. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Oh, I've got one in my hand, and then I'm already shopping for the next one. Like,
yes, dating. I mean, women do it too. You talked about women in New York dating men just for free food and free drinks. I think that's worse.
That's true. That's true.
Oh my God. And I would expect a 23-year-old guy to say something like that.
I feel like,
and I can agree.
I feel like people that complain about dating in New York are the people that like have mad clothes in their closet but don't know what to wear. I feel like that's what it's like. Because you have so many options. I don't understand how it can be difficult to date when you have that many options.
It makes it more difficult because you always feel like you could date, you like something about someone else, and it's just like you could be overwhelmed with options. And when you're not the only person with a lot of options, that's the thing. You're dating someone with a lot of options themselves. So it's hard to kind of align with someone who, you could really settle with and be like, okay, we're aligned on all these things because you're like, well, this person does that and this person does that. But things move so fast that like, it's difficult because you can go on a date with someone, feel like things went great, and then never hear from them again, and they're on to the next. So that happens on both sides. So sometimes having too much of a selection makes it difficult, and especially in New York where the average age of men, getting married is 31 years old. And women are just behind them at 29 for first-time marriages in New York. So it's a little bit higher. So when you talk about, people in their early 20s, like they're years off from settling down.
True. That's a good point. I mean, but that's why I think they have plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. So this other woman, she's talking about the cost of dating. She's like, the rent is high.
Expensive.
We're all trying to date. We're stressed and we're all out for ourselves. New York is a highly competitive environment, and that makes people less interested in commitment. Someone else Also pointed out that most people in New York like to go out for dinner or drinks, and she says, I just feel like New York City has such a drinking culture, whereas on the West Coast you can go on a walk or to the beach or an amusement park or something. She makes TikToks about the New York dating scene. She says you end up going out on like 3 cocktail dates in a week. If you're not a huge drinker, I feel like that can be a challenge. So it's really fast paced out there.
I mean, but if you're not a drinker, then don't go on cocktail dates. Tell them like, nah, I don't want to go for drinks. Let's do something else. And then have suggestions. That's what a partner would do, is have suggestions. But
why are you getting mad at her?
No, I'm just saying because women. Listen, man. They love to complain about some shit and then not have no solutions available.
Bro, I mean, sometimes, but there's men like that too. I mean,
true.
I don't want to just say that. I just understand both sides of it, because it's like, it's difficult. Like, at least as a woman, I'm sure when she goes on those 3 dates a week that she's not paying for most of them. So it's probably a lot easier.
That part. Complaining. Not being appreciative.
But I mean, if you're looking for something serious, it might be hard to get that, So the grass always seems greener on the other side, I will say.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.